Welcome to Qigong at the DeForest Area Public Library. Thank you so much for coming to practice today. We're getting really close to the spring equinox in our hemisphere, and that does mean the beginning of spring. So as we often do in a transition time between seasons, we're going to do a 5-element flow. So we'll do normal warm-up, and then we'll do one flow for each of the 5 elements to harmonize and balance those elements in our body. Okay? All right, let's practice. Start with our posture, feet about shoulder width apart, knees are soft, little tailbone tucked a little bit down, pelvis is just a little tilted to lengthen the lower back, crown of the head lifted towards the sky to lengthen the back of the neck. And relax the arms and shoulders. Just wiggle around a little until you find a place where you feel balanced on your feet, connected to the earth, connected to the sky above, and the body just relaxed in between the two. And then bring the hands over the dantian, over the belly, and let those muscles under the palms of the hands go nice and soft. Just relax that muscle and begin to breathe. Not that you weren't breathing before, but become aware of how your breath is today. Is it smooth like a wave? Or is it kind of shaky or sticky or hesitant? Just check in with your breath and see what's going on today inside your body. And see if you can relax that breath. See if you can slow it down just a little bit. Slowing our breath in this way notifies our body, our nervous system, that we're going to go into a relaxed place, not a reactive place. So take a couple of nice natural breaths here. And then just let the hands slide away from the belly and slowly float out to the side and up overhead, where you can gather a little bit of that heavenly chi and draw it into the body. So just a nice easy movement out to the side, lifting the body a little and drawing down that heavenly energy of the universe above us, to the sides of us, in front of us and behind us, drawing that heavenly energy into the body and slowly washing away tension, freeing it up to move. And slowly bringing in fresh energy to replace that stagnant energy, that tired energy, any energy or tension that's stuck in the body or the mind. Just slowly let it flow out through the soles of the feet. And then relax the arms to the side, and let's do a little spinal cord breathing today, okay? Let's start by bringing the arms up in front of the chest and then opening them to the side. Closing on the exhale, opening on the inhale. Remember to tailor movements to your body and your limitations, whatever special conditions you might have. In the spinal cord breathing, we're moving the shoulder blades in and out, filling the lungs and emptying the lungs. So as we open on our inhale, we take in a nice relaxed breath, and as we exhale, we curl the body forward a little and broaden the back so you feel those shoulder blades moving apart. A lot of tension stuck in the shoulder blades. And this movement also is activating that sacral pump that pumps spinal fluid from the base of the spine, down in the lower back, all the way up through the spine, all the way up to the base of the skull, the cervical vertebrae. Feel the vertebrae opening front and back. One more time, just open and let the hands flow down. And we'll go right into water waves, spinal twist. We're just turning from side to side. Just relaxed, turning only as far as is comfortable and letting those arms just hang at your side. And you can begin to let them tap front and back on the body. Stimulating the spine, stimulating circulation, opening up the muscles, relaxing the muscles on the sides of the spine. And let that front hand come on up and tap at the lung point, that point inside the shoulder there, under the collarbone. And wake up the spine, wake up the lungs, and tapping on the top of the shoulder. We're also waking up those meridians that travel across the shoulder, the rivers of chi that run through the body. Come on back down. And gradually just let the hands fall away from the body again and float them out in the air around you as if they're trailing in water. And imagine that you can feel that water in the palm of the hand or between the fingers. And as you move the palm through the water, imagine you're just pushing away any petty worries, any overthinking, just pushing it to the side. Come on back to center, the stillness, and just feel your body for a minute. And relax your hands to your side. And let's warm up our necks by doing some neck circles. And we're going to do these nice and slow and easy, so pay attention to how you feel. See if you can bring your hands behind you, clasping them, just drawing the shoulders down by having your hands behind you. Just helps us keep our shoulders down and not crunch them up. Then take the chin to chest, and then slowly look towards the left shoulder, look a little bit up, and over to the right shoulder, and back down to the chest. Moving nice and slow, paying attention to how your neck is feeling. Any pain, you move away from it immediately. We don't want pain. Crinkling and crackling we're used to, no pain. One more circle around. And we'll come to chest, and we're going to go in the opposite direction. Gently inhaling as we lift. And exhaling as we circle back down to the chest. Just a nice gentle circle. Never looking too far up, never cranking the neck back. That can be a real sensitive place for people. But we're just feeling the neck and the muscles on the sides of the neck. One last time around. Chin comes back to chest, and we release our hands. Refresh your position. And let's do a little bit of circling of the arms to warm up the shoulder joint, okay? Here we're just going to let the hands float up in front, open them around, and come back down and back in front. So we're just making a nice circle, not a great big huge circle. We're just making a nice circular rotation with the shoulders. The arms are in front of the body, just moving from the center out to the side, drawing a nice circle. We move nice and slow so that if we feel discomfort, we can back away from it and not hurt ourselves, okay? Also, that nice slow movement begins to tell your mind and your body to calm. Come back to center, and we're going to reverse that and open around to the sides and then coming back together in the center. And if you want to, you can match your breath in there. Inhaling as you reach around and exhaling as your hands float down. Feel your shoulder begin to become more silky. One more time, circle around in this direction. And then let's do some arm swings, okay? So you can refresh your posture. Remember, you're never glued to the ground. I'm just gonna let the body's weight shift from side to side and kind of let the arms hang in the front. A little bit like the trunk of an elephant, swinging from side to side. Just a nice gentle swinging. We're not exercising the arms, we're just relaxing the back, the neck, the shoulder, the arm, the elbow, the hand, the wrist. Kind of let that flow through the arm. Come on back to center. Take a nice breath here. And let's do a little bit of the pump. Because the pump is kind of like half of a row, okay? So the hands come up in front, and then they go back and push. And we bounce a little bit in the leg, up, and then just let the arms swing down. And if you want to, you can bring a cleansing breath in here, inhaling as your arms lift and blowing out the mouth as you let them drop. This is a nice way to let go of tension, too. It's almost as good as shaking. So beginning to warm up the legs a little bit here, too. Slow it down. Come on back to center. Just feel the buzz a little bit here. Let that energy move around in the upper body. And then let's go on down to the waist. And let your fingers be back here on your spine or your thumbs, whatever you can reach. And like we can give a little massage there to the lower back while we do some hip circles, okay? So in a hip circle, we're just rotating the hips. Kind of like a hula hoop, only a lot slower. We'd never keep the hoop up. And while you're circling, move those fingers or that thumb along the sides of the spine and just give it a nice little massage. And then come back to center, and we're going to go in the opposite direction. Same thing though, giving a little massage to the spine. You can move your fingers up and down. If you find a little tender spot, go ahead and give it a nice little massage. Circling those hips. Just want to release any tension, any energy that's stuck in the hips. Slowing down and coming back to center and relax your hands. And then let's just go down and give those knees a little love, a little massaging on the side, at the front, a little bit of circling if you're comfortable with circles. Otherwise, just go up and down, okay? If you can circle, this also helps to warm up those ankles. And then roll back up, separate your feet a little bit. And let's do just a few heel lifts, okay? So I'm not necessarily dropping my heels hard. I'm just coming up on my toes a little bit for a minute, not very much, and getting it to stabilize so I'm not falling, and then go down on the heel. Back up on the toe a little bit, down on the heel. This also helps not just strengthen the arches, but also helps open up that acupressure point behind the ball of the foot called the bubbling spring. Helps move that energy up through the legs. One more time. And it works those ankles when you pause to let them stabilize. All right. Okay, so we did a little joint warm up there. Now let's do some chi massage to get that chi moving in those meridians. They're like little rivers going through the body of energy. So we'll start with the belly today, just a little tapping on the belly. And then we'll come around to the side, tap on the side, not on the bone, but in the space between the bones, okay? And then come on down the sides of the leg. Go just as far as you can. Set up that vibration of energy. Come back up on the inside of the leg, all the way up to the leg gate, where the legs meet the trunk. Nice little tapping there. Come on around. Let's go down one more time down the back of the legs. Any speed you want to move at, that's fine. Always remembering to protect your spine when you come back up. And back to the belly, little drum on the belly there. Little drum over under the left rib cage and over under the right rib cage. Back to the belly, and then just come on up to the sternum, and we're going to tap up and down the sternum. Okay? We're going to wake up that heart. And in and out under the collarbones, waking up the lungs. And then let's follow the heart and lung meridians down the inside of the arm. Just waking them up. Hello, meridians, wake up. Hello, heart. Hello, lungs. Hello, small intestine. Hello, large intestine. Come over to the other side and do the same thing. Nice slapping, tapping, pecking, whatever you like to do, all the way to the top of the shoulder. One more time on this side. All the way back up. And then relax. Let the arms come down. And just for a minute, go inside your body and savor that sensation. See if you can feel any movement on your body or in your body. Just take a little scan there. And take a nice relaxed breath. And then we're going to go into our first flow. The first flow is for the lungs. And I always start with the lungs because that's where the chi first enters your body when you breathe. So it comes in the air you breathe and the food you eat. It's all around you. But this is a major exchange point. So we're going to do Buddha holds up the earth. We're going to draw the earth up the front of the body towards the lungs and then overhead. And then we're going to bring the hands back down over the lungs again and all the way back to the lower dantian. Okay? So reaching down, gathering energy, drawing it up, directing it towards the lungs, rotating the wrists and pushing up against the sky. and coming back down, rotating down to earth again. Inhale, we gather that earth energy, we draw it up inside the body, into the lungs, out through the crown of the head to press against sky, and bring that energy down into the lungs, down to the lower dantian. So just practice the movement a few times. You can look up at your hands or keep your gaze forward. That's up to you. Notice your body rises, the legs lengthen a little bit, straighten a little bit as you come up. And then as your hands come down and they get about the chest, then you start to sink a little bit. Gathering more energy, drawing it upward, pressing it against sky, drawing it back down to the dantian. Now if you want to match your breath, this is where you would be inhaling, and you would inhale all the way up. Notice there's extra room when you press your hands upward. And then exhale as you slowly bring the hands down. Feel how the palm of the hand is open and the energy is kind of flowing through the bottoms of your feet and gathering in the palm of your hand. And you can imagine as that you reach up to sky that you gather some white misty light. Gather that energy from the sky and bring it down and direct it into the lungs. So you gather earth energy into the lungs, and then sky energy into the lungs, energy of the universe. Let's do that one more time. And then let the hands, the palms of the hands, pause here over the lungs. And just imagine that from the palm of your hand, you're directing that lovely chi, that healing and loving light into your lungs. Close your eyes for a minute and imagine that light in the palm of your hands, maybe a little tingle, a little warmth, and aim it directly into your lungs. Take a breath and then relax the hands and let them float downward. Refresh your posture. Remember, you're not stuck on the ground. Go ahead and move it. We're going to go into the fountain. This is the water element. Lungs were the metal element, and this is the water element, the fountain, the element of winter, the element of our kidneys. So slowly we're drawing up the water and letting it cascade around us. Backs of the hands come together and the body lifts a little as we draw upward. Make it just as big as you're comfortable with, or make it little. Remember, you can do all these movements in a chair if you need to. And imagine that water. You reach down, draw that water with the fingertips up through the crown of the head and cascading around you like a fountain. And you can maybe imagine the color of the water, a nice lovely blue. Imagine drawing that blue up the center line of the body. And and then spreading it like an aura around you. Follow the motion. Let yourself relax into the flow. Want a little bit of that sensation of water. And if you want to match your breath with the flow, you would inhale as you draw that energy upward, and exhale as you slowly let your arms float down. Nourishing the kidneys, just like you nourish the lungs. Drawing that water energy into the body. Let's do a couple more cycles. See if you can feel any tingling in your fingertips, or maybe the back of your neck. It could be anywhere in your body. Just notice what your body is feeling. One more time, draw that energy upward. And as the hands slowly come down at the side, direct them over to the back, over the kidneys. So just hold them on the kidneys or over the kidneys. And feel the warmth of the hands and the palm of the hands going into the kidneys. And take a nice couple breaths here and imagine that you are sending that lovely blue light directly into the kidneys. Breathe into the kidneys and see that lovely blue energy nourishing, cleansing, energizing the kidneys. Take another breath here and release your hands. Refresh your posture. And we're going to move into the wood element, the water. Metal nourishes water, water nourishes wood. So we're going to go into wood element, the element spring, the one we're coming up on. We're going to start at the center in the front and then turn to the right and lift, much like you did with Buddha draws up earth. Lift with the palm of the hand up to the crown of the head and turn the fingers in towards the crown and the body back towards center. And then let those hands fall away from the crown of the head like the branches of a tree. Come back to center and turn to the left and draw the palms upward to the crown of the head. Back to the center. Leaves branching out. So it's a nice swaying from side to side, like the tree would sway in the breeze. And imagine that lovely green light, like sunlight reflecting on leaves. Imagine you're standing in a living forest with that sunlight shining through the leaves of the tree, down to the floor of the forest, that lovely green light. If you want to, you can inhale as you lift the energy, drawing it up the trunk, nourishing the tree, and exhale as the branches leaf out. Feeling that energy surround you and nourish you. Spring is a time of growth, and the tree is a symbol of growth. letting go of old energy and nourishing new life. Lifting one last time, coming back to center. And as the arms float down, bring them over your left side. Not my left side, but your left side. This is my left side. But if you're looking at me, it looks like it should be this side. If you want your hands on your left side and you want to direct that energy into your liver. Wait. I'm wrong. That's the spleen side. So we should be on the right side. The liver's on the right side. So if you're looking at a mirror image, you're over here. If you go to your own body, my body is actually here. Go to the right side under the rib cage and send that lovely green light into the liver. We want to nourish the liver, cleanse the liver. We want to have that mental clarity. We want to have the energy to grow. So imagine the palm of your hand tingling with that and you're sending it into your body. Take another breath here. And then relax the hands. Come on back to center. And just as water feeds wood, wood feeds fire. And fire is the heart. So let's do some cloud hands. One hand coming up across the front of the body, other hand staying down by the dantian, and we turn to the side and exchange those hands. So left comes up and right floats down and across the body. And you can follow that hand across the body as your weight gently shifts. Cloud hands nourishes the heart and the element of fire in the body. Its color is an amber red, the color of glowing coals. One heart that's warm with a nice comfortable glow. We want to let go of the past, of anything that doesn't serve us anymore. And we want to open our hearts to the future, to make room for new energy, new growth. And make space in the heart for joy and lightness, the lightness of the clouds. Just sink into the movement. Let your breath be relaxed. Feel the air against the palm of the hands as you move gently from side to side. Nurture that childlike nature that lives in every one of us. That connection to joy and lightness. Come on back to center and bring those hands to float over the heart, palm on palm, and send that lovely ember light into the heart center, nourishing not just the physical heart, but the emotional heart as well. Love and compassion, joy and lightheartedness, And feel that energy leaving the palms of the hands and going directly into the heart. Relax your shoulders and just feel that heart energy. And then relax the hands. Refresh your posture a little bit. And we have one more element to visit, and that's the earth. So we're going to do some pebble in the palm. Find your posture where you're comfortable, stable and strong with the earth. And bring the palms of the hands out in front of the belly, just about dantian height or belly button height. And slowly begin to rotate the palms as if on the surface of a pond. The palms are facing down as you circle out, and they turn and are upward as they draw energy back into the dantian. The back stays upright. You try not to lean forward too much. Imagine that you can feel the surface of the pond under the hands, under the palm of the hands. And imagine as you turn and circle, that you're letting go of stress with the palm down, and you're gathering with the palm of the hand fresh energy to bring into the dantian, fresh earth energy. Remember how the palm of the hand is like a little magnet for energy? You can receive like a little magnet, can send out like a little lighthouse. And in Pebble in the Pond, we're letting go of tension and transforming it into fresh energy, gathering energy from the earth. Brings balance into the body. The organ of the earth is the spleen and the stomach. We're nurturing our digestive system. If you want the breath in, you inhale as you draw energy in towards the dantian, and exhale as you turn the palms down. Go around a few more times. Let yourself just sink into it a little bit and imagine that golden, rich yellow color of the earth. And imagine you are gathering that golden yellow color and bringing it into the dantian. One more time, circle around. And draw the palms of the hands to your left side. In the mirror, it would look like it should be here. On me, it's here. And direct that energy into your left side, right under the ribs. That's where the spleen lives. I want to send that lovely golden yellow light into the spleen. See if you can feel any of that warmth or tingling in the palm of your hand, and aim it into the spleen. Smile a little at your spleen. Hello, spleen. Spring is coming. Take another nice deep breath. Relax the hands. Refresh your posture. And we'll end by drawing down heaven, reaching out to the side and up above, drawing that heavenly energy into the body. Inhaling and exhaling. We're using the drawing down heaven flow to balance and harmonize the energy within our body. So balancing and harmonizing all the organs, the energy of the 5 elements, the movement of the chi within the body. We have the stability of earth. We have the energy of metal in our breathing. We have the energy of water moving nutrients through our body. We have the element of wood allowing us to grow and take chances with confidence. And we have the energy of fire, the warmth and compassion in our heart, the ability to care for ourselves and others, and the energy of earth, staying grounded and strong. One more time, reach out and draw down. And let the hands come to rest on the lower dantian, holding the dantian. And return to watching your breath move in and out of your body. And feel within your body that movement of energy. It's there in the bottom of your foot, bringing energy up the legs. It's there in the dantian. You can feel that energy in your arms and your back. You can feel that energy in the neck and the jaw. You can feel the energy of sky, the energy of the universe all around you, entering the crown of the head. And feel it as it gently moves through your body, relaxing the mind, the heart, and the body. Smile at your body. Smile at all your organs. Smile at the universe and the energy that surrounds you and nourishes you. Take another nice deep breath and release your hands, let them slide away. Begin to step your feet, roll your shoulders. Thank you. Thank you to the body and the energy that nurtures the body. And thank you to your friends and your neighbors and all the people in your life that are your community, your connection. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you next week.